Hi everybody, Tasha here from Pixie Mommies Reborns. Welcome back, and to everybody new, hello and welcome. Good morning and happy Saturday. I have Oscar here with me. So to those of you new, Oscar is one of my full-bodied silicone babies, and he is the Dwayne Awake #2 by Claire Taylor. So those of you that have been with my channel, of course, know that Oscar is, well, he's my go-to baby. He's in my dolly world. He's my kind of my everything in my collection. And that's of course in dolly world. But you know, when we quote come here in the hobby, we are in Dollyland, right? So I actually have so many videos to do, so many topics and things to share, babies and outfits and things I want to share. I sometimes don't even know where to start. But in today's case, we're going to start with first and foremost, which is to welcome Oscar's new cousin. Michelle got her first silicone baby. Many of you know Michelle, or you know her as Shell or Shelby over at her channel, which is Shelby. I will put a link, of course, down below in the description of this video, but we would like to formally welcome little Miss Alice Lynn Grace. So she arrived yesterday, but not without a difficult delivery. And I'm going to talk a little bit about that, about her, and about being a first-time silicone mommy. And so I'm gonna change Oscar while we chat. Right now Oscar is in this little really nice lightweight muslin side snap, not a side snap, it's a side tie kimono. Oops, let's see where the tie is, buddy. Just ties right here on the side. So just, I love this on him because it's just so it's just, you know, organic cotton. It's lightweight, summery. It's big on him, like, you know, it just falls right open like that, you know, in the front, and as you can see in the back here, you know, it's all baggy and loose, but this is something that I would so put on a, you know, newborn or young infant in the hot weather, because it's just so light and airy and cotton and white. So it's just really, for me, realistic to, you know, I like to dress the reborns, of course, in very realistic clothing, but most especially my silicones, I really love to put in these just comfy, chill kind of clothing is my thing. And I think I got this. Ooh, where did I get this one? I did so much shopping for. I did a lot of retail therapy as we were kind of coming out of, like, well, not that we're out of COVID by any means, but you know, once the vaccine came out and stuff and people started to like emerge into life, just like right up coming up upon that, I just did a lot of retail therapy. I might have gotten this one from Pat. It's not gonna have a tag because I know it's like it's just got a number in the back. It's just one of those like no name. You can find these all over the place. I know H&M had them, and they did not have his size when I went to order. I think they only maybe had bigger sizes left, something like that. So Gosh, I was looking all over for this actually once I saw it at H&M, and finally just found his size. I think it might have been Pat Pat. I know it was one of the places that you order, and it takes a while to come. So yeah, Oscar has a new silicone baby cousin, and it was such an honor and pleasure to be able to take part, So the delivery was rough, and you know what? I don't want to tell Michele's whole like delivery story because she may want to do that. So what I will say is there was just some delay and some worry. And you know how it goes. Y'all know that have, been in the hobby, that have been waiting for babies to come, and how you're checking that tracking every 2 seconds, and any sort of delays or worry in any way, even when they are on track, and you're just like, oh my gosh, like just it's nerve-wracking. I know I pace the floors. I stay up at night, like the whole shebang, because it's almost like when you were a kid waiting for Christmas morning, how you like, I know I just like never slept. I felt like I stayed up all night. I guess probably at a certain point as a kid I fell asleep because my parents somehow, quietly had Santa Claus come. But, it's, anyway, as an adult, I totally like stay up and all that. And of course, we're driving our friends nuts, not in a bad way, but we're just messaging, going, I saw it move from here to there. I saw it, oh no, it's not on the right track. Like all the things that we go through. And that is part of sharing in the joy and the friendships, and with your dear friends, and that sisterhood, and I don't know. To me, it's a real big part of the hobby and the excitement and the joy for me, because my imagination, and I've always told you all this, just explodes in this hobby. Getting these babies, like the like role play or the like story that will happen in my mind for each baby that's coming, whether it's an adoption story or a birth story, like kind of whatever my mind plays me, I just really go through it. That's why my box opening days, many of you, or those of you that have experienced enjoying seeing one of my box openings, it's just lively and exciting and emotional, and that's why, because it really just means that much to me. I really just get so excited, and it's that childlike wonder, like waiting for Christmas type of things. And I was that way as a child with the dolls as well. Was the most exciting thing. If I knew I had asked for a special doll, which was every Christmas, it would, I was thinking about putting this diaper on him, but this is really snug, and this is what I'm gonna put on him actually, is something else in, I'm not sure if this is muslin. It's organic cotton. It's more of it's kind of like a seersuckery. I would describe this more as a seersucker, although it doesn't have like the total squares. It is like got a crunch, goes this way kind of. I don't know how to describe that. But this is by Turtle Dove. Turtle Dove London. I believe I got this directly from them, if I'm not mistaken. Some of the little shops carry Turtle Dove, like I think like the Simple Folk and stuff like that. So you do see these around. It's got the little turtle dove emblem thingy on the pocket there in the front. Has a little working pocket in the front, which is adorable. And it's like a light off-white or cream color, striped with like a denim blue. It has 3 snaps in the front, and it's a bubble romper. It snaps on the bottom. It's also reversible or from what it said. I don't quite see that with the snaps though, how that would go. Oh yeah, maybe. Okay. And on the inside it has yellow. Let's take a look at this reversed. Does it have a pocket on the inside? I guess that'll be okay. So yeah, the snaps will definitely work. So yep, it is reversible. Those snaps work that way. So it's like yellow on this. I like that. That's cute. I do. I like this. I'll reverse it in like the middle of the summer. I'm gonna do this side, and I also have one similar that's a blue and white striped. It's also a turtle dove. I couldn't resist both of them. But that's already been on Oscar. And I like the blue at the moment, even though it's not like blue and white. It's not really 4th of July-y, but it's close to 4th of July, so I want the blue side. That's all I have to say. So what I was saying was I was going to put this diaper on him, but I think I want to leave this one on him, which is just more of bigger, and it is still Velcro. This was from Auntie Lee. So we're going to leave this on him because I like the way this diaper fits him. I like it a lot. It's got a nice stretch here to the side. And this is what does this say? Tot spots. So I don't know. Oh, it's made in the UK. Okay, because I was going to say she is in the UK, so it's not one I recognize here. So it's something she gets in the UK, which I love. I really love this diaper. So I like the Amazing Baby diapers for photo shoots. I don't love it. So I love it on the reborns that and my preemies fit this smaller size, and then the next size up is like a huge jump in size because it's like big on Bindi, my Willow Awake. So yeah, that's how the diaper size runs. And we will of course take the opportunity to see some squish. I love to share his back and do wrinkles on his back, and just like, oh, I just love him like this. I could just have him like this and not have a darn outfit for this baby and be so happy. Like, you know, when you just love a baby that much, doll that much, you just, you know, it really just doesn't matter what they have on, or, you know, it's just, and so now the silicones. Okay, so it was just amazing to not only take part in my sister getting a baby, but getting her first silicone. It was just such an honor to be a part of that. Just seeing anybody get their first silicone is just wonderful, because it's the oh my gosh, this is what everybody's been talking about. Some of us are like, oh wow, I'm eating my words, because we may in the beginning look at silicones and have different things to say, and it's until you really experience one, and the right one, when that baby, that it's not only silicone, but it's beautifully made. And in Michele's case, it's by an IIORA Master Artist. Like, the sculpting is amazing, the art is amazing, like just everything about the baby is just beautiful. And she's so newborn, and she fits with Michele so perfectly. And some of you all that have been here, because Oscar's now been with me over 2 years. Can you all believe that? So those of you that have been with me or have subsequently come to my channel and watched Oscar's box opening, I was actually very calm and serene in his box opening. Now, mind you, I'd had several silicones, and I had let go of my Caden by Claire Taylor, the little girl that I absolutely loved. And she had the same kind of body style and the movement and feel, and the, Claire's, custom blend of silicone and Claire's painting and all of that good stuff. But ultimately for me, everybody that knew me, that had been with my channel, and I pop on and all of a sudden I'm like, Caden's gone, and here I have this box, and here's this baby. But I remember saying, when you all see this baby, those of you that know me, you will understand exactly why, I let Caden go. And of course, everyone that knew me did see, because for me, my ultimate is a boy, is the AA, or ethnic, dark, baby, skin tone baby, is open-eyed. I mean, Caden was open-eyed, but really the difference was boy and AA. And this was, when I saw a picture of Oscar, because I didn't even know at that time he existed, because I didn't follow Claire like that closely at that time, to know exactly every baby and, the newest edition she was doing. So when I saw a photo of him, I looked and I said, that's my son. That's, and he belonged to someone else that had no plans of letting him go. It just, they wind up in the right arms. They really do. So in this case, to see my friend get a baby, that I looked at a picture of this baby that was coming, and I said, oh my gosh, that's Michele's daughter, silicone daughter. She fits with her so perfectly. And that is just so wonderful when that happens. So it was just wonderful to see, and then experience the day, and the new mommy syndrome, the first night. And of course, and I'm getting messages, oh my gosh, I laid her down in the bassinet. Is she okay? Is she gonna be okay like that? Is she okay just laying there like that? It's silicone. It's a different medium. We're all taught, as we learn from other collectors in this hobby, that you need to take care of silicone. And not that it's difficult by any means, but there's things you want to be careful with, and yada yada yada. And it also feels, I've always said, like with Oscar, it feels like there's a real baby in the house. That's what it feels like. Like, no, I'm not delusional, of course. It's not a real baby. But for all intensive purposes, it absolutely feels like there is a real baby here. So you get nervous, especially when it's your first time owning a silicone. So you feel like all the new mom stuff of, oh my gosh, am I going to hurt her? Is it going to be okay? Am I doing anything wrong? Is there something I'm supposed to be doing? It's all those things. And, by the end of the day, after you've went through the excitement and the wait and in lots of cases difficult labor because we're pacing the floors and God forbid there's a delay, it's like torture. So it's exhausting by the time after we bring the baby home, and then we share with friends and we take some pictures and we maybe make a video and all of that. You just, by the end of the day, you feel like you just had a baby. So that first night, it's just sheer like exhaustion and euphoria. I have a little news for my dear Michelle, as well as any of you out there that are that have silicone babies on the way or are planning to sometime in the future have a silicone baby. It never ends. When you have that baby that is going to truly be the words we don't want to say, but your baby, just your baby. When you have that baby and that joy every day and that new feeling and that looking at that baby that wows you every time you walk past, every time you look at them, every time you touch them, every time you enjoy, buying a new outfit, changing them, taking a photo, sharing with friends, which is just, gosh, it's so important. It just can make or break you in this hobby. Finding joy in this hobby and real friendship in friends that are like truly thrilled for you and truly feel just as happy when you are getting a new baby as they do when they're getting a new baby. Like the excitement is just as real, and that transfers from one human being to another. Let's face it. When sometimes, we may not want to admit to ourselves that somebody might not be a, very true friend or have good intentions or whatever. But gosh, you can feel that from one human being to another when someone truly, truly cares. And all of us can have friends like that. There's someone for everyone. We all connect with, quote, our people. Sometimes it's a little bit of a ride and whatever, but when you get there, and you'll have along the way and things like that. And I have friends that, have been here since that day one, that I just, love and adore, and that I know they love and adore me. Friends that I made along the way, friends that I made like once I got into the silicones and was, coming up on Oscar. And, you connect over things that you love and have in common, and, however it is that your paths cross, your path will cross with the right people at the right time. Sometimes it's the least likely people that you think might become that friend, but, that's the man upstairs that's God's, purpose and way and our paths in life. It just is. And the paths cross and connect in the friendships when they are supposed to, because we need people in our lives. As human beings, as women, we need that camaraderie. As humans, we need, you can't go it alone. You can, but I mean, you're not gonna, fare as well as you will with friends. And do you get burned sometimes? Yeah, we've all been there. But it's far well worth it to open yourself up. That's what I'm saying. To, not have a wall up so high that you can't make those connections, because it's worth it when you find those people that you can, share and enjoy with, and have sisters, in not only this hobby, but some of them will become actual part of your life and part of your family. And, a few of you are that to me. You all you ladies know who you are. And in this instance, yesterday morning, I got to enjoy that with Michelle and Leanna. We popped together. I stayed up all night waiting, because the UK is, the time zone is ahead. So it was like, I don't know, 5:30, 6 my time, something like that. I had waited the whole night and was able to be there. And it was like we were in the room together. It was second best to being in the room together. Because of course we are in different countries. So, anyhow, so this turned out, I guess, more about friendship than necessarily than about silicones. So maybe we'll talk more in the next video about new silicone babies, and what you need to prepare for bringing a new silicone baby home, and the things you need to think about and worry about, the things you don't need to worry about, and all that. But all in all, enjoy the hobby, and for what it is. For those of you that come here for that purpose, listen, we all have our own agendas, and some of our agendas match up with others, and some don't. And it's just a matter of connecting with the people that you want to surround yourself with, that bring you joy, and that you bring joy back to them. Or so that is for me. Look at Oscar. Does it, even though you can't see my face, doesn't it look like he's just laying there looking at me? Excuse me, my hair is a little wet. But Oscar is so excited about baby Alice Lynn Grace. And it's so fun when a friend gets something like you have. The silicone, it's a whole different world, and it's an exciting world. I'm gonna give him a passy, and I have the little alligator and the little elephant. These were the two that I picked out, but I'm not sure which one I want to use for him for this. The alligator is really summery, but then again, so is the elephant, and I like the clear. Oh, and I pulled out his little mayoral sandals that are gray with they're little tiny white stars. So I thought that they would be cute. I'm not going to bother sticking them on them now, because this video has gotten really long. But if there's always a link down below, you can follow me on Instagram. I post lots of pictures of all the babies in my collection, so you'll be able to see Oscar on there, probably with these sandals on, definitely in this Romper. And I will also put, I can't put links to other people's Instagrams for some reason. I have my own like saved and I don't know how I got it on there. But I will put a link to Michele's YouTube channel, and you can also find Michele on Instagram, and you can also find Leanna, who was, there to welcome little Alice Grace, and she takes the most amazing photos. Shell takes amazing photos as well. Both those ladies, like, you just want to see their photos. They brighten my day every morning when I see a new photo. Just, which baby is it, what outfit. I love the style, the decor, and the photography. And you pick up tips too, when you follow friends that you really admire their photography skills. You learn things from them, and I've learned a lot from both those ladies in photography and fashion and all of that, which is super, super fun as well. So anyway, Oscar says welcome to my little squish cousin. He's so excited to see a little squish, and yeah, that's it. I just yammered away for your Saturday morning. Thanks to those of you that stuck with me till the end, and those of you that did. And if you're not subscribed, don't forget to go and smash that subscribe button. Also, don't forget to hit that little notification bell. That'll notify you when I upload videos. In addition, check out my channel membership. Always a link in the description down below, or you can just click the blue join button right next to subscribe. It's $1.99 a month. That's all inclusive, and you can cancel it at any time. You must be 18 years or older to join, but come on in for literally less than the price of a cup of coffee a month. I am sharing my entire journey in as new to painting reborns. I'm painting, rooting, I'm doing the whole shebang in there. All behind the scenes, what sculpts I'm working on, just like everything. My exclusive live streams, exclusive content. There's lots of perks in there. There's lots going on. So if you want to support my channel and, just come in further, if you have, questions to ask, that's the place to, go and do it. And, yeah, so anyway, check that out. And what else was I gonna say? I don't even know. I'm just so happy. I know y'all can't see my face. I just took a shower. My hair is like drying naturally, so I look terrible. But if you waited till the end, you got to see me in my, oh my goodness, look at me. Oscar looks a lot better. All right, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and we'll see you all next time. God bless.